Hello, you're watching Kel67 Gaming, and we're back with another little haul. We've done alright since the shops have opened up again. We've got a few things, and obviously it's that time of the month, so we'll share what we got.
Yeah.
Who would you like to go first?
I think you should.
I think I should go first. Okay then. Well, first game on. Everyone knows that I love the PSP, so there is Tekken on the PSP. This is the
Dark Resurrection.
Dark Resurrection. This didn't get a console release, it was just on the PSP. I suspect, though, that is it Tekken 5 or Tekken 6, this one?
Looks like something like that.
But you know Tekken, you know what it's all about. Great fighting game, everyone loves a bit of Tekken.
Now, quite a recent, I guess you could say, release, but for the PS4, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, this is why you've been playing the original Final Fantasy, because you wanted that, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And
I can read you like a book.
Well, I've also been playing this one, and absolutely brilliant game, isn't it?
It's not as good as the original.
Well, you might say that, but I think it's an absolutely brilliant game.
It might look a bit prettier, but it's not as good as the original.
I'm guessing that's because of its different things, because it's more Final Fantasy 15.
Well,
like,
because it's not.
ways.
No, because it's not Final Fantasy VII. It's just the first little bit of it.
Anyway, either way, brilliant game.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, though, this didn't cost an awful lot of money, and I've never actually played it. So for the Xbox One, I did get Final Fantasy. Is it Type 0 or Type O? I don't know.
It's one of them, but it's the HD version of it.
Never actually played it, so I look forward to getting into that. I assume that it's just more of the same Final Fantasy goodness. So there is that one, and I mean, it looks like it's just going to be like another Final Fantasy 15-ish type thing. We shall see.
Now, again for the PS4, and again with another Final Fantasy game, but this one is Dissidia NT. Now, this is basically like a more open, better graphics version of the one that's on phones.
That's a load of crap, because Dissidia was always a console thing. Right, it's a fighting game, but it's the Final Fantasy characters.
3v3, I guess you could say a bit fast paced depending on what
depends who you've got, doesn't it?
Yeah, it depends who you really play, because some characters play a bit more slowly than others, but all around a brilliant game.
And this is Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja, isn't it? This is who've done Dead or Alive. So if you like Dead or Alive, you're kind of in the right place with this one. But yeah, quite getting into Final Fantasy, it would appear.
Yes.
I do still from time to time like playing PC, and if you've got a PC and you play games, why did we never have this game before? This is Diablo III. This is some kind of new re-release from Blizzard. It's got a nice gatefold sleeve on it.
Better than a special cardboard edition.
Well, basically all it is a special cardboard edition.
But a better one.
But it's Diablo 3. And if you like that kind of dungeon crawler thing, and a lot of people seem to like it, Diablo 3 is your game.
Now, this one is for the Xbox One. And, as everyone should know, I do like shooters. This is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, this is the Legacy Edition.
This is the special cardboard edition.
Well, I guess you would say that, because when you actually fold it inside out, you've got all the different
Have you not already got 2 copies of Infinite Warfare?
There was tons of copies of Infinite Warfare,
so now you've got the standard green box, you've got the steelbook, and now the special cardboard edition.
With the Legacy.
And this isn't even a game that Call of Duty fans particularly like.
No, but this one comes with Modern Warfare Remastered.
Alright.
On the disc. So
have you not got that anyway?
We have that on PlayStation.
Right, okay.
But not on Xbox.
Right, well that'll be something for you to play. Another one of these lovely PC games from Blizzard on the gatefold special cardboard edition. This one is Starcraft II. Huge esport in Korea, but actually just a really good RTS game. And as I said, this is another Blizzard gatefold special cardboard edition. Haven't really got much into Starcraft. I was always more Age of Empires, Dawn of War, but this I guess is going to be more like Dawn of War, so looking forward to getting into that one properly and just seeing what that game has to offer.
Now, another shooter. This is the Black Ops Hardened Edition. Now,
Right, how many copies of Black Ops have you got now?
there is tons, but this one comes with not only the Steelbook, but the Black Ops medal. So, definitely a very good addition for it. Now,
You do know that medals mean more when you earn them rather than buy them.
well, this is a collectible medal, not an actual one. But Black Ops is another brilliant Call of Duty game, so another one.
Well, I don't play Call of Duty, so I don't know. And game for the Xbox 360, and this is Mafia 2. Now, it's very recently that I played through this, so I don't really fancy going through all the campaign again, but this has got all the DLC, which, we didn't actually have a physical copy, we just had this digitally on both PlayStation and Xbox. So this one will allow me to keep it for all time, obviously, because it's physical copy, and play the DLC, which I probably will do.
Next up is for the PlayStation 2, and it is Underworld The Eternal War. Now this is more of a, from the back it looks more like a beat 'em up than...
Oh, the lies.
Well, now, this was quite cheap, but it did look quite good when I picked it up, so
Well,
I'm definitely looking forward to playing it.
We'll see what it's like when you finally get around to putting it in the machine. Another game that I don't know much about, but this is Tom Clancy's Hawks. Cost next to nothing, so you couldn't not pick it up. It looks a bit like Ace Combat. It looks like an airplane dogfight simulator type of thing. And it's set in the futuristic world of 2014. So that should be good. I'll give it a go. I quite like Ace Combat in small doses, so I'm sure I'll have a go at that.
Now for the 360, we have Resident Evil 5. Now, this box art looks a bit different, but it's because this is the gold edition one.
Do you get anything extra on it?
Well, might have on the disc, but considering this is one that we've just picked up for cheap, I'm not right sure, but
Well,
it's the main game that you picked them up for, isn't it?
We'll
More than
see.
the DLC.
One last pickup for this month. Actually, no, we forgot something.
Have we?
We'll not even splice it in. I'll just tell you we've got a WiiSpeak. At the minute, Wii peripherals don't cost an awful lot. So anything that we haven't got, we're just picking up. So we've got a WiiSpeak, and I don't think it works on many games. But we do have the Conduit, which is pretty good, and it works on that. But this will also work on the Conduit. This is the Nikon Perfect Shot light gun attachment thing. I know that these are going for quite a lot of money, actually, considering what they are online. This one we picked up for just...
I think it was like £1 something.
It was more than that. It was about a £5, I think.
But cheaper than what they're going for online.
But they're going for about 15 to 20 quid online from what I've seen, so £5 I think is a really good pickup for that. Obviously, I love my light gun games. Better go squad with that, will be absolutely excellent. It does have the nunchuck adapter should you need it, which is even better. And light gun games are brilliant if you didn't know, or if you thought differently, you're wrong.
But
that's all we've picked up for over the last month or so.
definitely some really good games in there.
Well, there's some fun to be had. But that means that is it for this time. So, if you haven't already,
Give us a like, a share and a subscribe, and turn the notification bell so you get notified when we upload, and we will see you in the next video.